This might be the grossest movie of the year so far. I just watched Together, so here's my spoiler-free thoughts on the best and worst parts of the movie. This horror movie follows the couple played by Alison Brie and Dave Franco, who are actually married in real life, and they're kind of having some relationship problems in the movie, and they move to a brand new city. One day when walking in the woods, they stumble upon this supernatural force that we'll just say bonds them together very strongly. I'm not going to give any more plot details than that. You should go in pretty blind. I'll say outside of like 2 or 3 scares, this movie's not really necessarily scary, but it heavily leans into that body horror element, and if you're super squeamish, you're probably not gonna like this. Like, I'm not that squeamish, and I had to look away a few times. I was very surprised how funny this movie actually was. Like, it is an incredibly dark comedy in so many ways. Alison Brie and Dave Franco actually have some really funny moments together, and even some of the body horror elements themselves are very funny. There's one scene in a bathroom in particular, if you know, you know. It reminds me of an episode of The Boys. While it is an entertaining movie, I will say the story itself is kind of just bland, and the movie is so painfully obvious for what it's trying to say about like relationships and stuff. It's so on the nose, and I feel like every time the movie tries to get more serious instead of playing into the horror comedy elements, it doesn't really work as well. But maybe that's because every time I see Dave Franco's face, I just think of this one scene from 21 Jump Street.
You know what happens to a handsome guy like me in jail? It rhymes with grape.
If you love horror, definitely go and see it. It's a solidly entertaining 6 out of 10.